I had to think very carefully about how I position this vlog, because I had my knuckles rapped by a fellow expat, maybe in jest but maybe not, saying that I need to stop knocking those people that haven't made the step into relocating to Thailand. And perhaps that's a misunderstanding, because I certainly don't want to do that, but I do want to share with people that are thinking about relocating to Thailand and becoming an expat some of the benefits and learnings, which are quite considerable. So if it is ever seemed negative to those back in their motherland, then that's not my objective. Now, I want to go through a list of some of the things that I've learned, and perhaps others as well, but must just put a footnote here that it is horses for courses in terms of how people choose to live an expat life. Some people come over here as a corporate expat, relocating their family, earning big money. There are others, working expats that are very entrepreneurial and have started their own businesses. And then you follow it through to retirees that come here just to have a good time and unwind and enjoy their life in their golden years. And running parallel to that is different budgets, which changes what you can get out of being in Thailand, or in any country for that matter. But here are the benefits as I see it. And the first one is improved lifestyle. It's year-round sunshine. You can afford to eat out every night, whether that's a Thai food stall or a 5-star restaurant. Most of us here can go out every night and don't need to cook. It's therefore very social being in Thailand. You're not stuck in front of the TV every night, and there certainly aren't dark nights because it stays light quite well. So with this vitamin D and ability to be outside, that to me is an improved lifestyle and makes you happier. I also think that we can learn from Thais. We're very serious as Westerners, have to be punctual, have to be on time, work hard, chase the buck, get stuck in the rat race. But I think we can learn to become a bit more patient due to Thais. Thais, maybe it's in their blood, are often late to meetings. I did read somewhere that for some of the senior Thais, it's actually a show of status to turn there a bit later. And I think this more carefree attitude rubs off with us, because the Western world, to me, after 15 years of living in Thailand, places far too much pressure on individuals and stress. And that's not why we're put on earth, is it? To put unneeded pressure just because we want a faster car or bigger house. We can achieve all of those without putting the stress on our shoulders. I think also we become more culturally aware, not just from Thai culture, but from fellow expats around us. Russians, French, Italians, Germans, you name it, Americans. It's just part and parcel of rubbing shoulders and spending time with different people and finding out different idiosyncrasies from different countries. We have different breakfasts. I love enjoying a different breakfast. I might go to a German bakery or a French bakery from time to time, that kind of thing. Different habits. It's charming. When my wife gives me a cup of tea, she's Russian, there's always a teaspoon in there. I take the teaspoon out every time. I can't get my head around it, but apparently in Russian culture there's some honey on the bottom of the cup and you can turn the spoon to give you more sweetness. It's nice. I think we become more understanding and more tolerant from understanding more cultures, and also we appreciate, I do, that our culture is not necessarily the best. There's a feeling of freedom when you make the step and move from your country. Just by making that step, it's empowering. I think lots of us get a wider zest for travel once we come to Thailand, because we've taken that step, and Thailand opens up a whole new universe of different locations, and it's very cheap to travel across Thailand, and it becomes addictive. I think also we become more carefree. We learn to relax. We don't necessarily feel part of that trapped rat race society. I sleep well at night. I have no mortgage, and that takes a lot of pressure off my shoulders. And I think just being around different cultures and nationalities makes your knowledge much more diverse, and you become more personally enriched. And you challenge your previous ideologies. and views that come from your own country, of your motherland, such as schooling systems and curriculum. And by the way, my kids, 7 and 8, speak 3 languages over here fluently. That wouldn't be the case if I was back in the UK. So there you go. There are some of the benefits for me for living as an expat in Thailand. It's not designed to knock my friends and family that are still back in the UK, because I understand there are reasons, and it's still a good life in the UK, but I love it here. And if I can twist someone's arm to make that step, then all the better. Keep safe. Done about Thailand.